This idea of making $900 a day and only working 2 hours a day just seemed like something that can't be real. I kind of thought the same thing when I found this program. I did research. I thought, that's got to be a scam. That's clickbait. That's all that kind of stuff. Well, guess what? It's not. Stay with me and I'll explain to you exactly how this does work. A few months back, I came across this program and I thought, you know what? My friend is getting scammed. Oh my gosh, give me the information. Let me go research it. I'm a retired PI. And so I did my research. I checked and I checked. I spent a week and a half, 2 weeks. My husband spent the same amount of time, and we could not find anything showing it was a scam. This Michelle O'Neill lady, this blonde that's all high, she's got so much energy. And I'm like, she's for real. Okay. It's not a hype. And I met her in person. Oh my God, this is one of the most amazing women I have ever met. Okay. I don't know. She's probably 5, 6 years younger than me. I'm 64. Okay. And I thought, wow, the energy she has and the love and the compassion she has for people. This is amazing. It's an amazing company. And she started this in September 22. And, this woman, she's got 6 kids, I think 5 grandkids now. But it's not, she has 6 kids, a single mom, working multiple jobs. And all she wanted to do was earn $54,000 so that she didn't have to work so many jobs and be able to spend more time with her kids. That's what she wanted to make that first year. Do you know that she made 6 figures in the first 4 months? Built this new company? In 17 months, she made her first million. Okay? Just doing this. Making 3 little videos a day, going live, and sharing the program with people. That's all it takes. Okay? Yeah, you need to spend a little time with your training and all that kind of stuff. But your goal is to get down to a simple 2 hour a day. Spend you about, 30 minutes a day posting free ads if that's, you want to do the free ads because they give them to you. It's all scripted. She even tells you what websites to go to post the free ads. And then, you spend a little bit of time making your videos, editing if you need to. Maybe you'll be great and not have to. And if you're doing the 3 content a day, you may not even need to because they're little shorter ones. But either way, you spend a little time with that and a little time on your training. If there's live webinars, she puts out various trainings, every day for you. Watch it and when you need to, when your time allows. Because I'm not telling you run out and quit your job to do this. It's a one-time investment. It's not an MLM. You're not making somebody else rich. You make your first sale. Guess what? You're now in profit mode because it's 100% profit. So when you sell the program, you got your money back. Every sale after that is pure profit. I made $900 last night. You can do it too. You think you're too old. You're not tech savvy. I'm 64, okay? You're not too old. We have people in the community that are 80, all right? And you don't have to be tech savvy to do this because it's all taught for you by video. It's not a bunch of reading and go, oh my God, if it had been a bunch of reading, I would have never done it because I don't have time, okay? I own my own business. I love my business. That's why I have it. But do I want to work till I die? No, I really don't. I used to laugh about the fact of being here with my cane wanting to whop people over the head or something. I really don't want to do that. When I was younger with my store, because I've had it for 24 years, I thought it might be kind of funny, but now I'm looking at it, and of course I was single back then too. I have a husband and our kids are finally grown and out of the house and we want to have a life. We want to enjoy ourselves. Okay. So this is, we're building our retirement right now. And you can do it too. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if, maybe you're in your 20s and you're thinking, man, retirement's a long ways away. Why do I want to worry about it? Well, maybe you want to retire in your 20s. Maybe you don't want to have to work for somebody else. Maybe you want to pay off those student loans, so that your, government's not breathing down your neck. Maybe you want to be able to go buy whatever house you want, whatever car you want. You want to be able to raise a family and not have to carry a calculator to the grocery store to make sure you can afford to pay for them. You don't want to have to tell your kids, no, honey, I'm sorry, we can't afford that. Doesn't matter what your age is. It's a perfect time to start this program. So whether you're just simply wanting to build your life, build your retirement, build a nice savings account, be able to afford to go to Disney, whatever it is, okay? It's the perfect time, regardless of your age. You know, wouldn't you want to be able to spend more time with your spouse? I mean, that's why you got married, right? And what about your kids? You had kids because you wanted to have kids. Do you want daycares raising them? Schools? Whoever? Not me. I started my own private school just so my kids didn't have to be in public school with Common Core. Sorry, they wouldn't send my kids to school to be stupid. It's a simple process and it's all automated, okay? Everything is provided for you with this program. It's a simple thing. You sign up, you go through your training. There's a link that when you click on it, it automatically gives you your sales funnel in System IO. Just it opens and there it is. You watch the videos to do a little bit of editing on it to make it yours, and you're up and running. And there's 30 pre-made emails for you. And you're going to go in and you're going to add your name to the bottom and your link in there, and it teaches you how to do all of it. It's really not difficult. But then you got your website and you make videos like this. Or you can do the 3 content a day on TikTok, or you can do Instagram or Facebook or Pinterest or, any platform that you want to do is yours. Okay. And you give them your link, okay, which you'll find out in my description. Or if you put ready in the comments, I'll give it to you right there personally. And when they go to your link, they're going to put in their email. Okay. Now, when you go to my link, you're going to put in your email. Now, it only goes into my list. Okay. Doesn't go to anybody else, no company, no anything. It goes in mine, and you're free to unsubscribe at any time, and we don't spam. Yes, you're going to get daily emails. But if you decide the program's not for you, all you got to do is hit unsubscribe. It's okay. There's no hard feelings. Okay. But here's the thing. They get in the email. The person gets emails that explains the program. There's a couple videos to watch. That is Michelle O'Neill. And it explains everything to you. There are video testimonials of people in the community and, what their transformation has been. And then you click the link that takes you to the full blueprint that shows you everything. It shows you the Legacy Builder program, which is the top tier. And you can even become a certified master reseller in the Legacy program. If the Legacy one is not in your budget and it's not right for you, scroll all the way down. There's 3 other income streams that you can, choose from. But when you come in at Legacy, you have 4 income streams. Okay? Because you have the resale rights for all of them. And here's the thing. You don't have to bother your friends and family. I mean, you can if you want. If you think they might be interested in this opportunity, then by all means, share it with them. I make out little papers with my website and my community on it. And I have them in my store that people can pick up if they want. If somebody says something that makes me think they might be interested, I'll mention it. It's up to them if they want to, take the opportunity or not. Because the whole thing is you don't have to worry about no's. Because you're not out going, here, will you buy this candle for me? And you're making, 25% if you're lucky when you do sell it. Okay. Or that lipstick or mascara or whatever. Okay. Any of those things, you're making a small commission. All right. And you have to bother all your friends and family. because you have physical products you're trying to sell. And then, with a lot of those MLMs, they end up cutting the percent down. Or if you're not selling a certain amount, then you don't make even a tinier percentage. And the only people getting rich are the ones that are way up at the top. Well, with this program, there is no physical product that you're selling. It's all digital and it's worldwide. That's what makes it so totally amazing. I joined the mastermind program, which if you decide that's something you're interested in, let me know. Just put mastermind and I will send you a link to that program too. And you don't even have to do the legacy to be in the mastermind. Mastermind is just simply amazing. But the end of March, I went to Wichita, Kansas to Mike and Michelle's lake house. And it was a whole mastermind program. We had 100 people there. They had to have a couple of them to split people up, but there was 100 of us there from around the world. And on my channel, you'll find some videos that I made with some of the people from South Africa and Australia and England and Switzerland and just, all over. And it's such an amazing thing getting to meet these people in person that I talk to, in our community. And we've got 51,000 people in the community worldwide. And the wins and the things are just so amazing to see in there. And these people, everybody supports everybody. You post a win, doesn't matter how big or how small, the comments and the likes and the, congratulations and the encouragement. You got a question, you got people answering. There's tech support. There's everything that anybody could ever ask for here, okay? I also have my own community that I've started. And, there's different things in there. There's classes I teach and stuff, and there's a link for that down in my description too. It's called Sacred Legacy Builders, and I can teach you how to start your own community. And in your own community, if you have something that you do, you can sell it in that, okay? If say, maybe you're a mechanic and you want to make videos teaching people how to fix some of their own stuff, you can charge for that. There's whether you call it pocket coaching and you just make little videos, and it doesn't matter what it is, whatever your thing is, maybe you crochet and you want to teach people how to do that, whatever, doesn't matter. But I can teach you how to do all of this and have your own community and create your own income streams, along with the legacy builder. Because then you've got this one running over here. You've got your community, and whatever you're teaching in it, maybe you're a coach of some sort, life coaching, nutrition, it doesn't matter. Whatever it is. I do quantum touch, you can reach me through my community and schedule a quantum touch session. I mean, the things are endless. And it's endless in the ways that you can make a passive income. And here's the thing. It doesn't require a lot of time. So while you're working your regular 9 to 5, you can start this, okay? And you start building it. And then, when your income from it meets or exceeds what you're making at your job, then you can decide if you want to keep working that job or quit. It's up to you. I mean, that's the goal, is to be financially free, okay? It's a very simple process. It really is. It's so simple that it almost makes you kind of go, can it be real? Well, it is real. Like I said, I made $900 last night on a legacy builder program. I've been making money in my community with people that are buying my classes, still working on adding more things to my community. So if this sounds like something that might interest you, either go put ready in the comments, go down to my description and click on that link, and let's get you started. Now, be sure, if you click on my link and you go to my website and you put in your email, it's going to take you to a video. You're also going to get an email immediately that has another video in it, okay? Be sure that you go look for it because sometimes it ends up in your spam or your promotion folder. Okay. So get it moved over to your inbox so that you won't miss any other ones. All right. If you have questions, that first email also is going to give you the free blueprint. All right. That just lays it all out for you. If you have questions, reply to that first email. Okay. And or any of them, anywhere down the line, you have a question, you can reply to any email from me. And because it'll say sherryetowealthbuilder.com. And just simply reply to that with your questions. And I promise you, I will answer you. Okay. And I'm here to help you. Now, first 10 people that come in and join, I am going to personally coach you on this. Okay. Help you with your setup, help you, with whatever you need, whether you need encouragement, help with how to make videos, whatever it is, I will be here for you. That is my promise. You ask anybody that knows me. I don't make promise. I don't say I promise unless I know I can keep it. Okay. Yeah. My son used to get annoyed when I'd say I'll try. He said, that means no. No, that means I'll try. Okay. Because if I ever say I promise, it's going to be a big emergency for me to not fulfill that. Okay. So I am here for you. I really want to see everybody not be making somebody else rich. I'd rather you see you make yourself rich. It's just a simple process. It really is. And, just think about it. Would an extra few $1,000s a month make a difference in your life? Would it? You sell 2 legacy builders, that's $1,800. $1,800 extra a month? You know, how much would that help you? If you only sold 2 in a month, okay? If you only sold 2, that's $1,800. If you sold 10, I mean, that's not even one a day, just 10, that's $9,000. What would $9,000 do for you in a month? I know for me what it does, okay? Think about it and figure out what you want for your life, because this is all about you. It's not about me. It's all about you, okay? And where you want to see your life be. And remember, it doesn't matter what your age is. We accept you all. I hope you can find a way for this to help you. And I understand sometimes $900 is hard to come by, all right? I know. I use my PayPal credit to pay for mine. 6 months, same as cash. And guess what? I was able to get that paid off rather quickly, okay? Just remember, this is for you and about you and your future and your legacy, okay? I look forward to seeing you in the community. Yeah, the DGC and mine.